Hey everyone, Blade of Ragnarok here. Wanted to quickly make this video in regards to speedrunning Sword Art Online Hollow Realization, even though I'm not much of a speedrunner to begin with. But about a year ago, I made a comment regarding this area of the game, stating that if you could somehow get out of bounds, this little cutscene portion of the game could be skipped in its entirety. Meaning that if I go to the map here, all of these areas, which are part of the dungeon, which end this area effectively, not only could you get there immediately before having to do any of those cutscenes, but you could also skip the rest of this world. Well, I should say zone, realistically, but whatever. The point being, if you can get out of bounds here, which I have done successfully so, you can actually skip that entire portion that's right in front of me. Now, for anyone who's wondering what on earth is happening and why I'm so high, I'll quickly explain here. So let me back up to about this sandy hill here. So out of bounds functions very weirdly. It does not like to function properly. So as you can see, I just fell, and now the game is, letting me walk in the terrain normally. But if I climb all the way up here and just start walking, it's just gonna let me keep walking. I have no idea why this happens, it just kind of does. And if I jump, okay, it does not want to put me any lower than that, but that's fine. Yeah, it just functions really weirdly. I thought if I jumped down, it would actually bring me down to ground level, but it didn't. But yeah, so real quick, I will showcase exactly what is supposed to be happening right now. Now I need to go all the way over here. Does that bring me down? Oh, okay, so I gotta go all the way down here, which is totally okay. If we go here, we should not transition. Okay, there we go. There's the transition. I'll let the game load. Take my mouse off the screen real quick because I'm using a controller, kind of. I can activate this. Bada bing, bada boom. We are all good. And yeah, so normally what's also supposed to happen here in this area, you got to do a bunch of fighting. It's a bunch of crap, but I can just kind of ignore that. Because the game, for whatever reason, has no idea what to do here. I'm not kidding. There's normally a barrier on each of these teleporters, or I think just one of them, and you need to do a little miniature story fight. It's not that one. That's the treasure path, if I'm not mistaken. I don't have enough speed potions to abuse here, so I'm just gonna walk normally. Ignoring everyone walking by. Okay, so yeah, there doesn't seem to be a barrier here. So I can just warp up and continue all the way up to the boss. What's even more hilarious about this little out-of-bounds exploit is that if I were to continue all the way up to the boss, the whole cutscene where they talk about, oh, this is the boss's attacks, and we gotta do a raid, none of that will actually trigger, and if I'm not mistaken, the game will just do an automatic full raid. I don't know why or for what reason it does that. It's probably just the default. But yeah. So I shouldn't be here right now, but I am. So I am going to go all the way to the boss, and I will fight it just to quickly show that, yeah, the game doesn't exactly know what to do, but it will continue regardless. Wish I could move a bit faster, but, it is what it is. So yeah, there's a barrier here, normally indicating I can't continue. But because we went out of bounds, and the game is not necessarily ready for us to be here, we can just move on. And for the sake of myself, I am just going to keep doing this, because I'm going to be playing this all the way, just casually. But I at least wanted to show off this glitch. So, just replenish my buffs, not that I need to. So yeah, there's a bunch of monsters here that I need to keep fighting just to continue, but again, we did this glitch, so we don't need to. Another barrier, and we can just skip it. And I if I'm not mistaken, this is the boss room. As far as I know from the last time I did this glitch, as well as doing it now, nothing bad particularly happens. There's no consequences of this. So, you know, there's that. I have no idea how much time this actually saves in terms of speedrunning. I can only assume maybe like 10 minutes or so. But, you know, that could be a fairly decent help. So yeah, no cutscene whatsoever. We just go straight ahead of the boss. And oh, it's not a full raid. Okay. I misremembered. Yeah, now normally I shouldn't be this strong if I'm speedrunning, but I'm just playing the game casually, so... Just gonna quickly take him down. And done. So yeah. Just really quick. Got all the rewards and all that. And now the cutscene starts to play, and the game will start playing like normal again. Just gonna quickly skip all the cutscenes when they pop up here. Yep, just a lot of silence. But that is what happens. So just skipping more and more cutscenes. I turned off music just because I do not really like the soundtrack for this game. But yeah, if I go to the map, the next area is not opened up yet, but that's because I have to do more story cutscenes. Yeah. But regardless, that is what can happen. So I'll probably do another video very, very soon showing how to do this glitch, even though it required me to have a lot of speed to get through the wall. But I hope this at least showcased exactly what can happen and what can be done with this, and hopefully if it can be used in speedrunning, it can help out. So that's that, and I hope everyone has a good day. See ya.